Hi, it's Katrina, and I'm here at the state capitol visiting Assemblyman Marc Berman's office. Thank you for having us here.
Thanks for coming in.
SacTown5 is all about discussing the new bills. This year in 2019, we have so many controversial ones, including some that are actually impacting our communities locally, including the homeless issue that we're facing.
Absolutely.
Assemblyman Berman has shared with us that there's a bill that he's authored that has to do with community colleges and actually homelessness. Could you tell us a little bit about that bill and how did you decide to take that on?
Yeah, so I've had hearings all across the state over the past couple of years talking about higher education issues and hearing from a lot of students about the challenges that they're facing going to school. And the thing that we heard the most from students across California was that they're struggling with issues of homelessness and housing insecurity. And so I introduced AB-302, which we're calling the Safe Lot Bill, which requires every community college across the state to provide a parking lot on campus where students who sleep in their cars can have a safe place to sleep at night.
How many students are actually homeless at these community colleges? I mean, what are the statistics saying right now?
It's a great question, and we don't have a statewide survey yet, and so we don't know how deep the problem is statewide. But two community colleges, one the Los Angeles Community College District and the Peralta Community College District in the East Bay, have both done surveys that are showing that 20 to 30% of their students have experienced some period of homelessness over the prior 12 months. It's massive. We're talking about hundreds of thousands. We have 2 million community college students across the state. So this is hundreds of thousands of community college students that are experiencing some amount of housing insecurity.
Well, we've been following and obviously talking about during the elections all the different propositions that impact homelessness and affordable housing, and those are really crucial topics here in California. As we all know, 16% I think was the number the last time I checked. We had an uptick in the 2 years when it comes to homelessness here in California alone.
Yeah.
The number has been growing. I know we're throwing a lot of money at it. A lot of propositions have been passed. Now we're looking at even the fact that students are being impacted, not just even at the community college level, but young kids. So this is becoming, would you call this almost like an epidemic of some sort in our state?
We have a housing crisis in California, and especially in my district, which is one of the highest, which is one of the most expensive districts to live in. I have a community, East Palo Alto, where far too many of the K through 12 students, and especially the elementary school students, are homeless, or they're 2 or 3 families in a 1-bedroom apartment, and it's because we haven't built enough housing. And so my bill is really meant to be a Band-Aid solution. The goal is we need to build far more housing all across California.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, we know that people are homeless every night, and we should do what we can to at least make their situation safer for them, which is what AB-302 is all about.
Well, glad to hear that we're at least addressing some short-term needs. In the long term, are we looking at any bills that you're going to take on or work? Even the governor, obviously, this is a big priority for his this year. Is there something else that you're going to be working on going forward? I want to give a little teaser to our viewers.
Sure. Well, I definitely look forward to it. I don't know that we're going to have our own different bill on housing, but I definitely look forward to supporting a lot of my colleagues' bills. I was proud to be a part of the kind of unofficial housing coalition in 2017 in the Assembly, and I'm sure I'll be playing the same role this year.
I've lived in the Bay Area, I was sharing with you earlier. I know the cost of living has only increased, so that's a huge one. We'll keep a close eye on it. Thank you for your time on this topic. If you want more information, obviously you can look at press releases and other content on Assemblyman Marc Berman's website, as well as continue to follow this bill, and we will be sharing more content as this develops. Thanks for the follows and ads, SacTown5.